So it's 1 o'clock in the morning. So if I'm whispering a little bit, it's because my family is sleeping. But what's going on, guys? It's Roundedtiktak, and today I'm going to show you the no constructor jail build. Very similar to some other stuff that we've done, but you don't have to bring a base at all. You can play any character you want. And I came up with it all by myself. Nobody helped me, especially anybody named Mago. I'm lying, obviously, and Mago showed me this build. And number two, I've already done this. If you look right here, I had this entire video ready to go. Hence why I'm, recording at 1 o'clock in the morning.
So myself.
See, there we go. So I did it. Here's it again. So I guess I'm just going to use it as an example of it does work. The issue with this video is, if you can see, this looks like I'm in 280p, and I didn't want to upload that to YouTube. So let's jump into the video. The hardest mission available right now is this RTD. Yes, you can use it on other missions, by the way, but it's a lot harder and more complicated, and most people jail RTDs or stall RTDs anyway. So we're going to use this mission right here, and the build we're going to be playing is a fossil Southie build. So all you need to know, we're going to be using 2 stun lights with specific roles, which I'll go over once we get in there. And let's jump into the mission. 2 stun lights, no constructors, jail mission. Here we go. Hey guys. So sorry, I started with a bit of a half build here, but there was an encampment right here. As you can see, it was a super encampment, and there was a giant building here. So I just took that out of the video, and then I just started building the base. So this is your base. Does it look familiar? It should. It's very similar to the ultimate stall build. The next thing you're going to do is just upgrade everything as you go, except for one wall. There's only one wall that you do not upgrade to tier 3. In fact, I'm going to keep it tier 1, and this is this wall right here. This should help attract the husks to the mouth of the tunnel. The next thing we're going to talk about is the trap. You only need 2 of these, 2 wall lights, but they need to have the roles durability reload, durability reload, durability effect duration. What that does, in my case, with 164% trap durability, which honestly isn't that much, gives us 70 uses. The next thing we're going to do is place 1 right there. All right, that's the whole build for now. That's it. One thing. And we're just gonna go around in tier 3 the rest of the base. If we take a look at the mini map, you can see the spawns. There's a big heavy one on the right hand side and kind of a smaller one on the left hand side. And that tells me that to do our absolute best here, we're gonna place it on the north side. These husks should path towards this mouth. I'm not really worried about this spawn at all. This one up here, depending on how they break through this building, I'm a little worried about. So another tip is to get rid of as much stuff that could get in the husk's way at all costs. So something like this should work. You walk this way, they're going to walk this way, and we're going to see if we can pull this off. So you have your base all tier 3'd, you have an empty corridor for a husk to walk in, and that's the entire build. The next part is the tricky part. Remember I said there was a tricky part? This is it. You have your stun traps. What you need to do is, after I shoot this balloon down, jump on the balloon, and then you'll be in a perfect position to reset your next trap. So how do you do that? Well, when the balloon drops and this first trap triggers, when you see these stun lights go off, you count to yourself 1, 2, place, and you place the second trap on this wall. If done correctly, you will keep them in a constant chain CC lock. So that's the gist of what we're doing. You saw the rolls on the traps, you saw how to build the base and upgrade it. We're going to shoot this bad boy down. I'm going to mess up and not start the mission and look like an idiot on YouTube. I'll just say I meant to do that. I'm going to drop it down, put a roof on, jump on this thing, and get into this position. It puts you in a perfect position to do it. Make sure you can see the stun lights on the left hand side, and when you see them go off, you'll see the count. 1, 2, place. Now you're going to see what happens here. I'm going to fully do this. I'm gonna make a window here. Whoa, that was close. That's because I made a window. If I didn't make a window, we would have been fine. So we had 1 enemy die, which that was on me. That was my fault. And now we have it working perfectly. Working 100% perfectly, exactly what we need to happen. And we're good to go. Good to go. So for all you naysayers out there, I am 100% solo. This is my own trap durability, my own traps. There's nobody in my party. I didn't reload the mission 60 times. I did it on stream as well. And in fact, I have another video that's just really crappy quality that I didn't want to put out on YouTube. You can see it working. There's nothing else going on here. Nobody's helping me. Zip, zero, nada. We are good to go. They are infinitely stun locked, and I can go farm. That is why you can play other classes. Let's be honest, you might do jail builds, but you don't want to farm on a constructor. If like, who are we kidding? That's terrible. So while this is going on, say I need to, you know, do some mineral powder farming and just run around, grab myself some mineral powder and jump up. Another thing to note is, as you guys saw, this was a split spawn, so it's definitely doable on that as well. Since we have Blast from the Past on, I can go heal. And then another thing that I like to do is I don't mind dying. I just use the respawn feature and it puts me near the base and I can check on everything, make sure it's okay. We would be 100% here, but that was my bad that I edited that wall. You don't have to put a window there. I did it for content sake. That's fine though. Dying is fine anyway, because you do want to go back and check on your base. So let's see, it's been 5 total files. And let's do it. So we're just going to go back here. It's going to put us near our base somewhere. You have to be careful of these little guys. These little guys like to chase you around. And everything is still stun locked. Check the durability. 47 out of 70, 46 out of 70. We're good to go. So now maybe you don't have power-based knocks, or maybe you don't have a hero voucher. It doesn't matter. As long as you get your hands on stun lights, and let's be honest, those are not rare at all, you can jail build with the rest of them. Also, if you're made it this far into the video, you can use this on any build in the game, just like everything else. It has to be jerry-rigged a little bit, and you have to make wider and wider these things. You know, these things, this part of it. They have to be super wide and cover the whole thing. Like, think on an evac, it has to be a 3x3. Another thing that we found out is if 3 enemies die, the 4th enemy could be a smasher or a mini boss. Chances are there all the time, but after that 4th or 3rd enemy dies, the chances seem to be much higher that it's going to be a smasher or a mist monster of some sort. As long as 3 or less enemies die, you are good to go. Remember, when you're placing the mouth of the spawn, put it in its, whoa, don't want to be here. See, that's the glitch. You see how that floor is damaged? That shouldn't be a thing, because they are infinitely chain locked. If this main wall has full health, then that floor should not be getting hit. Let's check our durability. 30 uses. We're on wave 10. Good to go. No other problems. I even forgot to upgrade something. Let's just repair that. 2 traps takes a minute to set up. Literally a minute. Takes cheaper traps that everybody has, which is a big thing. You don't really want to farm near the base because, oh, this is not good. These leapers need to get out. You don't have to worry about these 2 leapers like doing anything, but them aggroing me, I don't want to accidentally kill them because we're already at close to limit. That sounded like a smasher. Did something die? Ah, something died. They fell in the hole. That sucks. Ah, man, because I was trying to show you guys. I even tried to get them out of the hole and they died. You can probably still save the mission though. I'm telling you, these little guys are an issue. This has happened before, and it's only because I'm recording. Oh, we got the smasher to despawn. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, little guys. That was on me. Because I'm recording and wanted to show you guys the base and stuff, I'm running around a lot more than I normally would. So we're going to stick them in here, and we're going to die in here on purpose. And there comes the mini boss. I hear him. but we still should be okay. And again, this is on me. If I didn't go out there and aggro those husks and then fall into a hole to get the chest and the husk died, we were right at the limit and we would have been fine. So I do have to play this one a little bit different, but this is a good example of me messing up and being able to save the game. They are savable, especially if you're playing a character with with Blast from the Past and you just have a million health for them to hit through. We're not worried about the mini boss. Granted, he's not a smasher mini boss, so we did steal there, but we got the other smasher to despawn, which is fine. And there you go. The traps are going to have, oh god, what are they going to have on them? 5 uses left, I think. Let's see. 4 uses. And I don't know, it's not letting me see. 4 uses and 5 uses. 5 uses. 4 and 5 uses. So that was a nice little different one. It worked. I aggroed the husks accidentally, fell in a hole. It killed an extra one. I edited the window, which you normally wouldn't do. And yeah, I think now I want to show you some footage of, just real quick, I just want to show you some of the footage that was a perfect run where I didn't mess up at all. And then we'll just end the video. So here's another run where I don't mess up. I do the same thing. And this time I don't aggro anything. It's the same exact thing. I just accidentally don't kill anything. It's a different kind of map. This is 163. I just want to show you another run. This was recorded from stream. This was all done today. That's why I'm wearing all the same clothing. This was recorded today. Same exact thing. A perfect run. No problem whatsoever. We get towards the end here and you can see good to go. So the first one that you guys just saw, I messed up. Here's a perfect run with no damage done whatsoever. It is 100% doable on any mission, any RTD, but you can jerry rig it for any mission. So that's it, guys. If you liked the video, think about subscribing. I post videos like this, full trap tunnel guides and weapon breakdowns all the time. There's a lot of cool content here. If you guys want to check out the stream, twitch.tv/roundedtiktak. Love to see you there. Become part of the pack, part of the family. We just got partner, by the way, and thank you for that. Much appreciated for all the people who do come out. I will see you guys on the next video. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. And just thinking about it, if you add a wall launcher into the mix, you can just do a regular, or a floor launcher into the mix. You can do a regular jail and just time your light traps the same way. And that's it, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Tiktak out.